Hello, I'm Toycat, and today I wanted to share one of the most incredible Minecraft world records I've ever seen. It happened in the last week, and it's proof that even though Minecraft on touchscreens is a miserable experience for most people, that is where most Minecraft players play, and although most Minecraft speedrunners don't use touch controls for very obvious reasons, there are a few that are very, very good at what they do. Ian G is one such example of a speedrunner that not only did pretty well speedrunning Minecraft Pocket Edition, not only got the world record for the Pocket Edition version of the game, but the overall world record for random seed glitchless in the Bedrock edition. It's incredible to see the touch controls used to exception for things like making a Nether portal. It's incredible to watch even just basic killing mobs like the blazes, and it's truly impressive when you see that he can one cycle the Ender Dragon despite being limited by those touch controls on a very old Android tablet of his own description. And so in today's video, I intend to share with you this entire world record and why it is so shocking. But first of all, did you know subscribing to the channel is something that you can do for absolutely free, and that greater than 99.9% of house fires happen to people who don't do that. It's also apparently meant to be a great way to see more videos from creators that you want to see, so if you want to see more speedrunning videos, make sure you do that. But also, let's talk about the video quality. That's a key note before we get started. This was recorded on an Android tablet and actually live streamed to the internet live, and so because of that, it is a 360p video at best, and it gets a lot worse than that at certain points. Just forgive the quality because you're trying to look for the skill. And so with that said, we can dive right into this run, and let's start by, again, another just disclaimer, when things are moving, it's very hard to see. However, you're not looking at the weird trees and the blur between them, you should be looking at the skill that's being executed here on touch controls, which for those of you not familiar, and who maybe never played Minecraft Pocket Edition, on the left side there, that D-pad is what determines movement, with two diagonal buttons to go diagonally forwards left or diagonally forwards right, and then on the right side, that is a jump button. On the middle of the D-pad there, you can see there's a little button. If you double tap that, that's how you crouch, and then where you see this circle is where his thumb or his primary finger currently is. That allows him to move, but also he can break or open or interact with anything that it touches, like this chest next to this ruined portal, very good, and like this tiger village, which is a great sign for speedrunners. Not only is it a chance, like with every village in Minecraft, of having a stronghold below it, which is a lot higher in Bedrock, but also the chests you can find here are great. It's a higher likelihood of finding blacksmith chests, which contain the very best things like iron, gold, and maybe, just maybe, like in this case, it's better than both those things because as you can see right here, 2 diamonds and an iron pickaxe. It truly is an incredible find. It's also incredible because you can go in and you can look for some wood, which is found naturally in the Tiger Village chests above these places right here. And so yeah, in general, this is a great way to get some early loot. He's basically got a diamond sword already, plus a bed that's obviously essential for killing the Ender Dragon in modern speedruns. And so yeah, he's done very, very well for himself. He still doesn't know if this is going to be a great run. In fact, at this point, there is a 99 in 100 chance that this run goes nowhere because he's still, despite having all this amazing loot, has to pray that he can find the Stronghold and that he can find a way to get some Ender pearls as well as a way to get some blaze rods in the next 10 minutes. At this point, again, this is a random seed. He has no clue how to do that. However, something he can do very impressively, again, although touch controls are mostly holding back more than they help out, you can see his mastery of the touch controls, the ability to instantly click and your inventory organize, etc., etc., is really, really, really impressive. I know my thumbs are too thick and fiddly and I have a hard time doing it, but the way he's instantly aware of what he needs to craft, how he needs to craft it, and the buttons he needs to instantly press, again, it is actually an advantage, or at the very least, leveling the playing field with people who do play on other platforms. In fact, it's really interesting because prior to this, the incredible world record run for Minecraft Pocket Edition was just over 20 minutes, and that was seen as impressive. By the way, he's killing the Iron Golem now. Almost died there. This whole run could have been nothing had he just been hit a second and a third time by the Golem. Luckily here, though, as you can see, the Golem's dumb. I mean, the Golem's dumb is not any news, and you can see how he's rapidly spam clicking to get that Iron Golem killed as quickly as possible. This is Minecraft Bedrock. There is no combat update requiring you to slow down. It's very nice and it's very wonderful. Also, right here you can see just like how instantly and how fast so much of this stuff can go off. Great in my opinion. So yeah, now what he's trying to do is he's trying to work out where exactly he should start digging down to maybe find the Stronghold. There's a few very rough calculations you can do, and so as you can see, he's decided 993 163, he's going to pray there's a stronghold down there. Again, at this point in the run, there is a greater than 9 in 10 chance, mostly 90% chance, the run fails instantly as he doesn't dig into a stronghold, but he's very lucky and he does, and not only that, he digs into the perfect room because of, again, the cool, and the spider on the ceiling, which is everyone's worst nightmare, but now he just knows he has to go 5 rooms in any direction, and he can find that stronghold. Sometimes this takes a while, sometimes you're here for quite some time, and sometimes you get lucky, you find some chests, you find the library room, you find all sorts of things. By the way, he's going to take a ton of string from here. This is one of the best sources of string in Minecraft that is kind of underappreciated sometimes, but if you need string, as you always do, why not come to a library room? It's just, it's smart and it's going to serve him later on the run. So yeah, he grabs himself as much string as he assumes he's going to need because, again, one of the big misplays of this run is that not only does, it's not the string for the bows that you might be thinking of, but the biggest misplay is he only got 2 beds earlier. If you paid attention, you might have seen that, and so this leaves him in a very bad situation of basically being unable to complete, except again, he got lucky with that stronghold right there, with the stronghold library room, I should say, and then he's going to get potentially even lucky here, because as we can see, he's looking around for loot, he's worried that he's not going to find the end portal room, and then there it is, a very weird end portal room, but an end portal room nonetheless, and this means he can pull off one of the most incredible parts of this run, because with touch controls, if you don't use split controls, you can just touch any part of your screen and it counts as interacting, meaning if you're good enough at it, you can do this, which I think it's incredible. Obviously, a little bit slower at the end there, and still probably more optimal to use a mouse and keyboard, or a controller even, but the fact that he does manage to get this going that fast, that effectively, and he manages to get himself into the Nether in just a few short minutes, it's really incredible. I loved watching the process of that being built. I love watching a lot of incredible touch control things, and if you do too, then you're about to get a treat when we go to the Nether, because here we are now. It's exciting. It's a brand new dimension, some would call it. And, while we're in this dimension, the immediate goal, he's never seen this Nether before, is to find both a bastion and a Nether fortress. Again, even once he's found that stronghold, he still knows that greater than 90% of runs will end here if he can't find himself both those things in quick time, and in fact he doesn't just need a bastion, he needs a bastion and he needs a healthy amount of gold. There's so many ways this can go terribly, and in fact just to have even this run pull off, I spoke to Ian G, and he said he'd been speedrunning for well over a month before this viable run came up, and this was, again, the fastest run anyone had done in the Minecraft Bedrock world since M8U's, the Minecraft PlayStation 3 player who held the record previously. It truly is incredible looking at the Bedrock world because of just how many weird, quirky platforms people actually play on. And so, PS4 player, I should say, I think. But yeah, as you can see, the interesting thing here now is he's going to stack himself up because he sees his prize, and he is very fortunate, and that he knows exactly where the end of the bridge is, and it's facing him. So now he just has to get on top of that bridge without any piglins coming from him. He has no gold armor, so again, and he's playing with some touch controls, so they're going to be coming after him fast. And so now he has to do another impressive thing of craft, throw gold ingots without dying whatsoever. And there are so many piglins here. Again, this is both lucky and unlucky. Lucky because the trades are going to happen fast, which is great for a speedrun, but unlucky because it means there's so many of them ready to kill him the moment those trades run out, which is going to happen a lot faster than normal. So yeah, here you can see his speedrun is doing pretty good. He's getting a lot of those ender pearl trades that everyone wants and everyone needs. But yeah, it's even it's pretty crazy to just watch how much these piglins are throwing at it all. And so yeah, now all he has to do is makes most of that into gold ingots, and then he hopes for the best and hopes the hoglin doesn't try to kill him. So yeah, at this point he's got a really, really decent number. In fact, he's going to do better than just trying to kill the hoglin. He decides he wants some cooked pork chops, and so again, on mobile, this is almost unfathomable. Pulling off this technique right here, down to a T perfectly, it's incredible. I love it. And yeah, that secures the food future for what might be a long slog in the Nether, because even once he has this many ender pearls, and it's not just 16 ender pearls, which is great, it's actually a lot more than 16, because again, we're playing 1.16.1, having that many trades, you're bound to get a ton, but he gets 21 ender pearls, and he only needs 13 to go to the end. One to like come back to his Nether portal, and 12 to fill in that end portal itself. And so at this point he's got basically 8 spare ender pearls to find his Nether fortress. And this is the point in the run where it's suddenly not looking like, yeah, well, it could still go terribly. This is the point in the run where unless the Nether fortress is incomprehensibly lost, he still can get there, still can get back while breaking the mobile world record. He's not going to break M8 users PlayStation 4 overall bedrock record, because that's insane. No one's going to break that. But if he's lucky, if he finds a fortress, maybe in the next couple minutes, it can still work out to a world record. But get this right, if you can see this, and I don't blame you if you can't, it is rough quality, you can see there's a Nether fortress leg just over there, which means if he can take a huge risk, which I wouldn't take, especially at this point in the run, he can guarantee himself some blazes right now. If he can just remember all the coordinates of how to get back, if he can get himself up there safely, kill some blazes and get out, he could be back in the overworld sub 10 minutes, ready to fight the Ender Dragon. And obviously, life... this Nether Fortress seems like it's really good, but it's actually a little bit of a nightmare, because it does require a lot of stacking up to. It requires taking a huge leap of faith that there's no Wither Skeleton up there, immediately willing and able to kill him. There's a lot of real risks right here, but he's good, he's fine, and he's not just fine, he's lucky because there are blazes right here ready for him to kill. He loses his first blaze rod, which it's gotta hurt and makes him realize he doesn't even have a space for anyway. So then he kills a second blaze, no blaze rod. And again, I feel this pain of the first blaze you kill giving you a blaze rod, but not being able to take advantage of it. And I feel the pain of being charged by Wither Skeletons, but he gives no cares to that, because he needs these blaze rods, and he needs them fast. At this point, a thought is forming in his brain, maybe, just maybe, a world record is on the way. Maybe, if he can pull this off, if he can get these blaze rods and get out fast enough, which is still a big if, because he's just kind of stumbling around, hoping for the best here. But the thought is forming that this could be a potential world record, again, in that mobile category, and maybe even overall, if everything else goes to plan. But again, there's a lot of variables at this point, but he gets very lucky with the blaze spawner with 4 blazes right here. Presumably one was there before, and then 3 spawned in instantly. And then as you can see, it's even luckier than that, because those 4 blazes turn into, right here, actually, they turn into 2, which is actually the exact opposite of lucky. That is the expected outcome. So now he's got himself 5 blaze rods. He's done pretty well. He's drinking another fire resistance potion. It's all just down to making those Ice Enders so he can be good right here, and getting maybe on the way out. Getting maybe on the way out another. Oh no, he's leaving. My bad. So yeah, he decides to leave the Nether Fortress, and as you can see, using Ender Pearls to do this is kind of crazy to watch, because it's going to be a huge strain on the hunger, and he only has 1 pork chop and 7 breads. I mean, now 7 breads. But he's deciding that, taking that health hit, taking that potential, hunger hit that could end the run if things go really, really terribly and whatnot, is worth it for the optimal situation where he can get back to his portal very, very quickly. And so he's got all the Ender Pearls in the world to waste. He only wasted a couple getting out there, and all he needs to do is get back to his Nether portal. Thank God he remembered without needing to write his own coordinates in chat like many speedrunners do, or without anything like that. He remembers where his portal is, he's got the coordinates stored in his brain, and here he is, getting back there just in time, ready to eat some bread before he goes through the Nether. And as you can see, he does precisely that, going back to the overworld just over 11 minutes in now. And so that means all he has to do to break the current world record at the time of his recording is get this entire rest of the run done in 2 minutes. The struggle is obviously he has to create beds, because he minorly messed up by only getting 2 earlier on the run. Again, we've all been there. It's a small mistake that shouldn't end a very big run. He places his 10 IF Enders. I missed that bit earlier, but he didn't. Obviously a better speedrunner than I am a commentator. And as you can see, the great thing here is that he's in the end, he's underneath it, and it's just within distance that he can break with his pickaxe. And so he uses his endstone, uses his brand new block he throws out, because he's trying to get this done as fast as possible, which means he even does the lovely, Ender Pearl to the center technique to save just those extra few seconds. There's the Ender Dragon. She's ready to fight. He's ready to fight. He activates the critical bug using an Ender Pearl. This is risky, but when it works, it's very, very delightful, as you can see. Now he's doing double damage to the dragon, which means all he needs is 3 beds plus a few hits to finish her off. This is a very hard thing to do. If you've never seen the one cycle, it's a hard trick to learn, but especially hard to learn on a mobile device, I imagine. But his goal is to get some lava down there so the dragon can't fly away, because the dragon flies slower through fluids, and then to place 3 beds, which he does near flawlessly, as you see right there. That was truly incredible, watching how fast that one cycle happened, and watching as a world record is set, not just for Minecraft, Pocket Edition, not just for the touch controls, but for Minecraft Bedrock's random C glitchless as a whole. To agree with that one Twitch comment, holy fook indeed. This is absolute insanity to witness, and this is a Minecraft Pocket Edition player, showing that touch controls and, you know, Minecraft Bedrock, they're not just an addition over there on the side. This is a real, valid version of Minecraft that people love to play and that people are speedrunning every day, and indeed ENG is one of those. This is one of the Incredibles. Again, going back through it, it's insane to watch the luck on this. Like, yeah, of course, there was a fortress near a bastion, kind of near his portal, and he spawned near a village which was below him. But the fact that he could make all of this work on touch. Again, I wanna show you this one cycle of the dragon again, because I've played Minecraft for many years, and I've been, done some casual speedrunning on and off for most of those years. But even then, I had issues doing what's about to be seen right here. So he places his bed down. He gets his crying obsidian out, he places that. He's got his bed placement for his next 2 beds perfectly laid out as well. And then he stacks up through this, he gets this perfect, bed, doesn't place them too fast, doesn't place them too slow, kills the dragon instantly. It's incredible. And this whole run is incredible and reminds me why I love the Minecraft Bedrock community. There are so many people who play Minecraft across so many devices. Again, of the 200 million people who play Minecraft, less than a quarter of them play the Java edition because people are playing on their consoles, their TVs even, on their iPads and their Android phones, and seeing that some of those people not only are playing it, but they're playing at the highest level, better than you, better than me, better than every single other Minecraft Bedrock player in existence, all over 100 million of them. That is the stuff I love to see. This was incredible, and I just wanted to share with you all what is perhaps the most incredible Minecraft Bedrock run we'll see for a while. I would say it's the best we'll ever see, but let's be honest, there are so many other people trying and running this every single day. It's a matter of time, right? And that's what makes this something I just had to share with you all. I hope you all enjoyed today's speedrun video. Like it if you did. Make sure to check out ENG. He apparently streams these live. And it's in a questionable quality, but you know what? Isn't everything a questionable quality when you think about it? Just like perhaps the fire protection on your house. Wow, did you know that greater than 99% of that? I gotta stop saying that. But no, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, because I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.